2021, and I hereby call this meeting, regular scheduled meeting of the City Council to order. Could you please bow your heads for invocation by Councilman Shepherd?
Lord, thank you for the ability for us, giving us the ability to gather here tonight. Guide us in our decisions to make the best decisions for our citizens. Please watch over and bless all our citizens of Diamond Head and our great country of the United States of America. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor DeBrio.
Here.
Councilmember Finley.
Here.
Councilmember Moran.
Here.
Councilmember Shepherd.
Here.
Councilmember Clark.
Here.
Councilmember Marr.
Here.
Can I get a motion to confirm the agenda or adjust the agenda? And I'm going to make a motion to, Jeannie, did we post these numbers? Or do I need to say them out loud? Is this updated on the public site?
Yes, it's all updated.
It's all updated.
on the
Okay.
website.
Could I get a motion to move as confirm or adjust the agenda?
Move to confirm.
We got a motion made by Councilman Shepherd. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next regularly scheduled meeting of the City Council will be held at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, December 7th, 2021, in the Council Chambers at City Hall located at 5000 Diamond Head Circle. City Hall will be closed Thursday and Friday, November 25th and 26th, in observance of Thanksgiving holiday. City Manager's Report, Mr. Michael Russo.
Yes, ma'am. Update on the festival we had this weekend. It was a huge success in our opinion. All the teams and vendors spoke very positive of the event and are all looking forward to next year. Comments from residents were also extremely positive from what I heard. I'd like to thank Councilman Shepherd and the steering committee that he put together for planning the event, working hard Friday. I know they were out there in the sun both Friday and Saturday. I sent him a text about 8 o'clock at night asking if his face was chafed as much as mine. And I think our lips are still a little chapped, a little windburned. I'd like to thank our sponsors who contributed over $21,000 to help this event to be a success. Main Street application, we're finalizing that application to submit to the Mississippi Main Street Association. One of the items needed is a resolution of support from the City Council. That's on the agenda tonight. We hope to be considered in December by their Board of Directors. And then we'll continue to move forward with that process of establishing a network community. Employee incentive program, included in our FY22 budget, is 2 employee incentive payments. These are payable in November and in May for $250 each if the employee qualifies. This is a performance incentive program or payment. American Fidelity, there is a Section 125 Administrative Services Agreement with American Fidelity on the agenda for consideration by the Council. This will allow employees to select from their list of products for self-funded insurance and other products. This does not cost the city anything since it's fully employee paid. Interfund transfers and loans. There's a motion to approve the interfund transfers and loans to specific grants that we have for this year. The transfers are our local matching funds that are required for specific projects. The loans will be repaid to the city's general fund once the project is completed and fully funded by that grant. Diamond Head Drive protected multimodal lane. Part of our comprehensive plan included adding a protected multimodal lane on Diamond Head Drive Loop. We engaged Orion Planning this summer to develop the construction plans for that project. Today we met with Bert from Orion to review the draft plans. It really does look great, and he basically just wanted to make sure that he was on the right page before he spends probably a lot of hours adding the details to each of the pages going forward. We did give him some feedback. We do hope to have something in December to the council on that. Short-term rentals, Orion is working on a draft policy for short-term rentals. Bob will be presenting a draft for discussion purposes only with the Planning and Zoning Commission in December. A survey will be distributed to our residents once Orion updates the draft after meeting with P&Z to get feedback from residents as well as P&Z. Hopefully this will come to the council at the first meeting in February. Drainage update, the recess council meeting last week was well attended by residents and provided great information to residents as the council begins to develop long-term plans to address drainage problems in the city. I've printed several maps that are located on the walls of council chambers for future reference. One of the next steps for the council will be prioritizing the list of projects since we do have limited funding available at this time. We will continue to seek grant funding, including ARPA, and determining what low-cost projects can be done in a short time period. I would ask Jeannie if she would just update you guys on our health insurance renewal, which will be coming at the end of this month, next month. It's coming.
We received our renewal rates from our current insurance carrier, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi. Those rates were not good. We typically budget a 10% annual increase. We're looking at somewhere about 17. So our broker, Hub International, they're looking at other carriers. I think they got one back maybe from United Healthcare. It's not going to work in our favor to go that route either. So we're going to sit, I think Thursday, right? Yeah, she's coming in Thursday. We're going to look at it. There's a possibility that we could raise our deductible and buy it back under our deductible buyback, which is a supplemental company. Of course, you know, that's an additional cost too. So we'll have to keep you posted on that, but just so that y'all are, you know, aware that we're looking at an increase.
I would comment that historically, we have been doing very well, and we've made adjustments over the last, at least for 4 years since I've been here. Increases haven't been as extreme as they could. Some years minor. We did adjust 1 year the amount that an employee pays, and we changed premiums. We added the deductible buybacks. But this year, I think with everything with COVID last year and some other claims that our employees have had, we are seeing this increase, which is a little higher than expected.
Yeah. And I might point out that typically a group our size, I mean, we have 30 people covered, 29, 30. One major illness shoots our loss ratio out the roof. So that's kind of where we are.
All right, thank you. Did that conclude your report, Mr. Reese? And
That'll
thank you,
conclude
City
if y'all have any questions.
Jenny Klein. We're all absorbing. But if it's in
We'll keep you posted on the health
everything else
insurance
that's
stuff.
going
But,
on.
you know,
Any questions to my left?
No.
Any questions to my right? I have one quick question. Did we budget 10% on the budget increase? And then it brings me to something else I wish we would look at. And because we have on here to approve the 250 incentive, and we haven't given raises in 2 years that I know of.
we've given a raise every year since I've been here, except this
Okay.
year.
This year's the first year we
Yeah.
haven't.
This would, from a salary perspective, simply raises we didn't do, but we did add the second payment for the incentive program of $250. Last year we only had one because of timing of budget, and it's an incentive. You got to be able to look backwards. But this one, that was kind of the little
So
bump.
there were no raises this year.
There were no
Just-
straight across the road for anybody.
This is just 250 and this is $500 a year is what we
Correct.
did. And now we see, unlike other governmental entities located in Diamond Head, the employees pay a large percentage of their health insurance. So we see this going up, and it's a bigger burden. And I'm not minimizing the 250 incentive, you know, and I know that's something you all thought of to do, but I see how it puts hardships on people working here to be able to have the insurance go up. We do not pay full family coverage like others do. They
No, ma'am.
pay a large portion of their insurance. And $500 does not go a long way with the cost of everything else going up. And we want to make, can we look at that and visit where we are?
I'm happy to.
Okay, because I think we all collectively feel,
Yeah, our employees pay $80 a month to their individual insurance coverage.
Depends on what they select.
Well-
Some it's 40, some it's 80.
If they
What
want to have,
percentage of that, of their premiums do they pay? It's just a flat rate?
It's
They
a-
pay $80. It depends on what deductible. If they took a lower deductible, it's $80 a month, so $40 pay period.
Mhm.
If it's the higher deductible, it's $20 pay period.
and they pay 100% of their family coverage, 100.
No one on family coverage.
I think I
Because
might be
nobody
the
could
only,
afford it.
I may
mean,
be the
that's-
only one with dependent coverage only, and we have, I think, one other person with
It's
spouse coverage.
unreachable. It's unreachable these days. Okay, I just wanted to express that because
I'd be happy to, compare and contrast our insurance premiums with all the other cities and entities around us, just so you can see what others are doing
I think
in the
our-
governmental markets.
right, and I think our health insurance, I mean, going up 17%, as long as I've been sitting here since 15 or 16, I don't even know, but it hasn't ever hardly gone up. It's been it's been performing excellent, and
Yeah,
we
I
all
agree with
expected this because everything else is going up. But then we need to look at, is $500 a year incentive for employees, and some may not even get that. Are we doing right for the employees of the city of Diamond Head is what we need to look at, not specifically looking at shopping the insurance, looking at how are we compared to. Did you have a chance to look at, I know we didn't get anybody to apply for the building department. Did you look at the comparative rates on what others were being paid?
I don't have that off the top of my head we have pulled all those basically historically before we do ask for raises. I basically get an update on every position from every city around us and able to say, where do we fall in? Who's got, who's paying the city manager the highest, who's paying the lowest, and where do we fall in? Same thing for building official, building inspector, city clerk, whoever. And then what other benefits are aside, because there's some part-time city council members that get health insurance and PERS and salary included, that we don't. So I think it's important for y'all to know what others are doing across the board. But historically, we've been kind of right in the middle for all that.
Mike, going back to employee insurance, is it possible that we can co-op with the county or any way like that so that we can join a larger pool? No. I didn't know if we could get a large.
I just found out that's another thing that's gonna impact our
Police.
contract with the sheriff's office. Their insurance went up about 17%.
Gotcha.
Can we get
Insurance
information at the next meeting? Because we still hadn't had anybody apply for the building department position, have we?
Not for
No.
inspector, no.
That is so sad. And we've had it out there for forever.
And we're
We
pushing
want
it. We're
So
we've
that
started
tells us.
contacting engineers that have inspectors and looking, can we pull them away from the engineers?
I've seen a couple cities too, because I get the emails, they're looking for building inspectors.
And we're not competitive, so if you're not competitive, you're
Well,
not.
it's kind of hard to say because it depends when we do salaries, you have to look at how, because based on experience, so you might be looking at someone coming in, a green inspector where you have somebody over here with 20 years experience.
And we don't want green. We got to have somebody ready to hit the road running.
Well, they're few and far between.
And they're
out there-
expensive, right?
And that's what we need to look at. We want to be able to have somebody qualified, because you get what you pay for. But if we're not competitive, then we need to look at, that's just what I was thinking. I don't know.
I completely agree.
Okay. Anybody else agree?
Go.
We all agree. Okay, so let's just.
I'll prepare at the next meeting. I'll give you a synopsis of a summary of what we're paying compared to the other cities for that position, as well as the health insurance comparison. So you can kind of see what we're doing compared to everybody else.
I know we budgeted in August for the salary, but is there any way we can take money from someplace else without going through the next year's budget to raise up what we're offering this year and then take care of their continuing with next year's budget? So offering more than what we're offering at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a budget amendment,
All right, we need to visit that. for
And I'm
sure.
open to making that recommendation. If that application came, trust me, I'm more concerned about hitting the end of 2022 and having an important person depart for retirement.
Well, I agree. And with the building we have going on, we can't afford that.
No.
We really can't.
We can't afford it, and we need help today. I don't know how those gentlemen in there, which brings up another question. They're sitting in a 10 by 10 room, 3 people with tables that hit each other's. I don't know how they even sit in. How are we looking on?
They really like each other.
I told
No,
them
they're
not to
tight.
bring a stinky lunch because it'd run
Um,
everybody else out.
So, looking at the option to rearrange staff throughout this building is definitely being considered right now and being discussed, and trying to find ways to adjust a little bit to give them, the building department, more room. So hopefully I'll have something on that shortly.
Can we do staging and I know we need to move forward. Can we do staging? Can you look at possible phasing of the chapel so the cost isn't so extraordinary? Do phases of it?
I'm happy to ask the architect. The estimate was somewhere between 400 and 500. Again, wood costs, I believe, have come down
Considerably.
considerable compared to what it was a few months back. Still probably about 25% higher is what I'm told. I've got somebody on the end who's probably more knowledgeable about it than I am. So that may drive the cost down a little bit, but I'm happy to ask the architect if that can be considered.
Okay.
Question back to the employment deal. Should we revisit our qualifications and give more of a training incentive? Since nobody seems to want to take the position, do we need to rearrange what we're offering, so to speak?
Like when you say training incentive.
Training. In other words, you've got all these qualifications. Are there not one or two that you could possibly slash and then provide training for to bring more candidates
Right now,
in?
we're paying for training for Bo as well as any department if they're required to go for including city clerks.
But when you have nobody,
Yeah.
0 people applying, there's something on that qualification that you could limit lower or whatever to bring someone in and then provide training in that area.
I'll send you the job description. If you see something that can be there, I'd be happy to consider it. But I think Miss Nancy's right on the fact that a year from now we're going to be. We probably need somebody with experience. That's got some talent, that's got some history behind them, especially with the commercial development that hopefully is coming. It's not just a house, which is hard enough. But you start building houses, it's another ball game.
Well, if nobody's interested in that position, we have to do something different in our approach. That's my point.
Again, it could be that we need to add dollars to the
I
bucket.
think it's dollars.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's money talks, and we're not coming to the table. We're not even coming to the table.
I did ask one of the building people, and they said, yeah, we're way low. He said, think of somebody with a family already working someplace in the business. They're not going to move for that kind of salary. He says, you got to bump it up to take into account that they got to move and take their family with them. He said, because there's not too many people willing to do what you're offering anywhere in the state, not just on the coast.
Yeah, now again, one thing in the advertisement for the position, there is no advertisement of salary.
I think they watch the live. It gets out.
We had somebody who came in
It's
for
out.
planning
It
and
is
zoning
out.
and asked for $80,000. That was about 40,000 high.
Okay.
But-
Well, we just need to look and know where we need to be, and see where we need to go. And I know you mentioned Councilman Shepherd working on the barbecue, and thank you. That was fun.
Thank you.
Councilman Finley and I are still recovering from.
The judges did an exceptional job eating.
But I want to reach out to the city manager because he was there too. He was there early in the morning. He was there all day. He looked exhausted come Saturday afternoon.
That is true.
He outlasted me. I left, and he's still hanging on out there, going strong. So thank you for all that hard work. That was not easy.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you both. It was fun.
Yes, thank
Fun
everyone.
day.
Yes, good event.
All right, we ready to get back to business? Could I get a motion to approve the minutes for November 2nd, 2021?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Clark. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 2021-373, motion to adopt Resolution 2021-07, authorizing application for the Diamond Head Main Street Association participation in the Mississippi Main Street Program and for other related matters. Could I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by many people, and I'm going to go with Councilman Shepherd. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. Any discussion to my left? Any discussion to my right? City Clerk.
Finley,
Yes.
Morian,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marr.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. Could I get a motion to approve consent agenda?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Finley. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. All in favor?
Aye.
And I assume, City Clerk, nobody signed up for public comments either way? Okay. Could I get a motion to approve the docket of claims DKT 159-029, DKT 159-062 in the amount of $92,607.86?
Move.
And who was?
Hmm?
Motion made by Councilman Finley. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Clark. All in favor? Aye. Motion to approve the docket of claims DKT 159-063, DKT 159-065 in the amount of $701 for the 2021 Diamond Head Festival and Barbecue Competition payables. Could I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Shepherd. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. All in favor?
Aye.
Payroll Payables, APPKT 01629, DKT 159015, DKT 159028 in the amount of $48,774.13. PR Claim 102 in the amount of $29,997.66. PR Claim 103 in the amount of $88.67. PR Claim 104 in the amount of $2,696.22. And PR Claim in the amount of $30,379.55. Could I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Shepherd. Second.
Second.
Second made by Councilman Moran. All in favor?
Aye.
Department reports. Could I get a motion to approve A and B October 2021 financials? Building Department, Privilege License, Police Department, Stats, and Code Enforcement.
I move.
Motion made by Councilman Clark. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. All in favor?
Aye.
City Clerk, any non-agenda public comments? No. I move to go into closed session. Ooh, couldn't get that out. For the possibility of executive session. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. And if you all could please excuse us for a few minutes. Oh, everybody approves?